Hi, you're back with Victoria Alpels for some more videos. Today I wanted to show you gel polish colour with a rhinestone or gem attached into it. A lot of people again think you have to stick them to the gel polish, but you don't need to do that. So I've just done my base first of all, and it's been under the lamp to cure. I'm going to use a bright pink colour. As you all know, any of you that have done any of our courses or watched our videos, you'll know pink's my favourite colour. It's a great one just to display nail art and things with as well. Bright colours always attract everybody's attention. So I'm just going to cover that base first of all. Pop that in. It's going to go under the lamp. Under the lamp, we'll do 2 layers. So your normal process, prep the nail, base coat it, cure. 1 layer of colour, cure, 2nd layer of colour, cure. Then when that comes out, you're going to have that sticky sort of top layer. We're then going to pop our gems into it and seal with your top coat. And gem-wise, you can literally use any shapes. They don't have to be a circle shape. They can be a teardrop. They could be stars, squares, all different types. It's real personal preference. And I would buy these in bulk, your gems and your rhinestones, because you'll go through so many. They're really popular. And as I always say, nail art isn't always about the really complicated designs. Not as an everyday wear would many people want the full-on kind of flowers and butterflies, those kind of things. Yes, they're beautiful, but generally you're going to be using a lot of your rhinestones, transfers, those kind of things. With your rhinestones, so here I've got a selection, like a round pot here that's got stars in it, little triangles, teardrops, circles. It's just a real selection, and I'll use them throughout. The ones I would recommend are the flatter rhinestones, because the flatter ones aren't so raised, so then clients aren't likely to catch them. So this is tacky at the moment. I'm just going to rest that down, so obviously don't touch it. I'm just going to use the end of my dotting tool just to pop on a little bit of top coat. Again, I use my Glaze and Go because I just think it's great for as an all-round product. So I'm going to start at the tip. Now, when I'm doing my rhinestones, I would either start at the tip, just sort of off center, or come along off the side. Try not just to go always central. Sometimes it looks much more effective if you create a little bit more of a pattern. So I'm literally just picking them up and placing them. Often they do have a right way and a wrong way. So the flatter edge of these should go down onto the nail. But just check with whatever ones you're working with. So I'm just going to come down at a slight angle with these ones. So these are little triangles, sort of shattered bits of glass they can look like on the nail, look quite effective. They don't have to have a set way of which angle they're sitting on the nail, but just get them in place to where you want them. So I'm just going to bring this sort of swirl down the nail itself. Again, obviously this tip is a very long nail. Not everybody has got the length of this on their own, but you could just put as many as you wanted depending on your individual client. So I'm just going to push them together just very, very slightly. Finish off this corner. And what's nice about this is you can still move them wherever you need to until you seal them and they go under that lamp. And I'm just gently pushing them into place with my dotting tool. As I always said, you can use a wooden orange stick. People use all sorts. You can buy professional tools, but to be honest, this is absolutely fine. So I'll go right the way down just to show you. You could literally do any design you wanted to. What's nice with the gel polish is that it is going to really hold them in place. With normal nail polish, obviously you don't get that thickness, so they don't tend to sit in it as well. So sometimes you could do this over the top of an acrylic. Just put your gel polish on the top of it first of all, just to give you that little bit of base. So I'm just going to make sure I'm happy with where they're at. Lay that down, and then we're going to top coat. So I gently I'm going to use my Glaze and Go. As you all know, it's one of my favourite products. Gently go over the whole nail. Drizzle it over the gem so it falls sort of in the gaps. So you're coating them well and truly into place. Just be careful you don't pull them off again, because they are only just resting in that tackiness of the colour top that you've put on. So I'd put this under, cure it, and then I would do one more complete layer over the whole nail itself, just to make sure that they're sealed in. Pop that under, and you can just literally create any design that you want with your rhinestones. And again, nice and simple, which is what you want, what your clients are going to want. Again, pricing wise, some people charge per gem or rhinestone, some people charge per design. I would just make your basic nail art maybe £2.50, £3 extra on top of what they're already having. Your rhinestones and your gems are relatively cheap if you research them and buy them in bulk. And you want people to come back and try different designs. So display them, show them the different options. So I'm just going to do one more layer over the complete nail itself. Obviously, if they're raised gems or rhinestones, as we talked about, you always feel that rough sort of edge on top. But if they are the flatter ones, then you won't get that at all. And sometimes with the flatter ones, they're better for maybe slightly heavy-handed people, or for people who are going on holiday in the swimming pools. Those kind of sun creams and things can cause them just to lift slightly. So I'm just putting that in for its final layer. That would then come out, and then I would just oil and finish, and off the client would go. If she then came back in the next week or 2 weeks, decided she didn't want that design, just lightly buff them away with your 180 grit file, and then you could just keep that colour, top coat it again, or change the gel polish colour. So it's just nice, quick, straightforward and easy. So just give it a go. You've got nothing to lose by giving it a go. Try it on a tip first of all, just to get your design. So that's now come out. So again, I'll just hold it in place. And as I twist it, you can see that pink just works really well. Gives a really effective look to the nail. Just something a little bit different than just your standard 2 gems in a corner. So I hope you like it. You've been with Victoria Arpels. Remember, give everything a go. Let me know how you get on, and I'll see you back very soon.